Hey y'all, I'm gonna be reacting to Kyokou Suiri episode 7, and I'm gonna start this reaction in 3, 2, 1, and go. Oof. Dang, he did not deserve that kind of ending. Hmm. Yeah, can't blame her. No one's gonna believe that I was with the woman and a dude talking to a freaking yokai. No one's gonna believe that, so I like that. I'm just worrying though, now that stealing the Nazis actually killing people, that's definitely gonna force him to quicken up finding a way to try to find a story that can overturn the Nazi story, so oh boy. Now they've got to operate by the clock now. Which from a narrative standpoint, it was a good move to having at the very least a character killed off, you know? Not a major one, but a really, really minor one, so at the very least as a viewer, it's like it doesn't feel like they have all the time in the world to resolve the situation. So that's why I thought the cliffhanger from last week's episode, no, I mean from the previous episode, was pretty good. There you go. I don't know why I keep on saying last week, even though technically I watched the previous episode just a few hours ago. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Oh, okay, good, good. If that gets out to the meat of the steel enough, say it's probably gonna power her up. That'd be like the worst thing. Hmm. Yeah. Shouldn't be so hard on herself because. Hmm. Yeah. It's actually nice to find out more information about Tanada. But in all seriousness, no, she shouldn't blame herself because all things considered, in the line of duty most of the police are in, even though the chances of death are low, it does happen, and that's life. It can be really fragile. Even the strong-willed individuals could pass away, and death doesn't discriminate between the young, old, rich, or poor. Oh. Dang, those look pretty good. Well, that's adorable moments like that. It's pretty considerate. I mean, an immortal would know more about health than the typical person, though. Huh. That would be pretty strange. Oh man. Thirst. It never ends. I mean, it. Oh. Okay, now it's becoming really paranoid. I mean, he is a healthy male, young male. Oh man. Hmm. Oh yeah. That's what I was worried about, her becoming stronger due to all that. Hmm. Damn, thwarted. There's always gotta be a killjoy. But hey, maybe if we're patient, they might get closer together eventually. Hmm. No, it's actually a good question. I don't think it's dumb. Hmm. Yeah, it's just gonna power the. Hmm. Hmm. Ah, I mean, can't blame her for that too. Oh, snap. Huh? And considering the cops are going after her, that'd be a lot of bodies potentially. And the worst scary part is they wouldn't be able to do jack against her. Oh! In that case, what can you do against her when that gets to that point? I wonder why she's surprised about that, though. But then again, I mean, this type of situation would. And everything that's been happening to her. Can't blame her for having that type of reaction. Hmm. And I could see why. In order to make the most effective lies, you always have to sprinkle in a little bit of truth in order for the lie to actually stick. Alright. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Gonna make it seem like some kind of runaway criminal? Hmm. Hmm. I mean, it is, but what choice do they have? And then again, would would actually be the culprit too? Oh, and if only had a fictional writer with them. It'd probably make trying to find a plausible narrative much more easier. Are they gonna pin it on the Nasa's sisters somehow? Oh, no, that wouldn't be it. Yeah. I like how she actually thought about the morality of the situation too, how it wouldn't be fair just to get some random Joe blamed for a crime they can commit. Huh. Hmm. I mean, he'll just regenerate, hopefully. But then I love those sequences where Kotoko, even though she knows he's gonna regenerate, she can tell she cares. Probably just of the potential pain he would suffer in dying multiple times. So I like that kind of stuff too. Gives it it's a nice gentleness just around all these dark topics. And some nice levity too. Hmm. Yeah. All right. Oh. Okay. All right. Hmm? Aw. I love those bits of gentleness there. Aw. I mean, was. Whoa! Okay, good thing the bed was there. I thought for a second she was gonna fall on the floor. That's adorable though, and she's earned that rest. After figuring out some potential solutions. I'm just hoping that at the very least that they'll give our girl enough time to rest though. But you know what they said sometimes at time? I think one of the sayings is there's no rest for the wicked. There's no with all the shit she's been through, she's not gonna just run away. Hmm. You know what to say, sometimes opposites attract. That only fits in some occasions, though. Ooh. Who is this Rika chick? Oh my. There is no way this Rika chick could have died. Kind of resembles the chick that was shown off in the previous episode in the cliffhanger. I wonder if she's the chick that shows up in the opening. Alright. This is it. Looks like that chick in the flashback that we saw. Ah. Okay, gotta admit, that's a good stopping point from the episode. And let me explain why. Because there's multiple varieties of cliffhangers. There's either the cliffhangers where some badass battle's about to happen, or a villain does something, or a flashback that plays where it shows you a bit of a person's past, but then stops at just the right moment to like make you hungry for more information. And this was the latter case. And you know what? I really like it. I dig it. Now, as for the episode itself, of a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 10 being exceptional, and 5 being average, I thought this was a solid 6 out of 10, just a smidge above average. Because I felt in some instances, when they were talking about ways of trying to deal with Steel and Ase, I felt at times it felt a bit, just a teeny bit draggy there. It was necessary, of course, but just felt at times the runtime just dragged on just a little bit. But simultaneously, though, during these bits of dialogue, I like how you get portions of everyone else's personality. And then on top of that, while I did like the episode, the death of Tourette, of the cop, it just pretty much had no impact. Oh, wait, I have PV time. Oh, okay. Oh my! Okay, that's gonna get crazy. Okay, then on top of that, the cop that died this episode just felt like it had no gravitas when he died, because he seemed like a cool dude introduced a few episodes ago. And then once when it comes to like dealing with the death, there was like no emotion involved or none of that kind of stuff. You didn't really get much reaction from Saki regarding to the death of the cop. It's like, if I were to compare the reaction of the police and Saki, it'd be akin to someone losing a sports bet and be like, oh, I lost my sports bet. Okay, I'm gonna just move on with my day. That's literally how it felt like when it came to the death of this cop in this episode. So that's why there were certain things in this episode where they could have like increased the emotional gravitas a bit more, and they could have sped the pacing up in a few instances here or there for a much more narratively engaging episode. But in saying that, though, I still liked more things about this episode that I didn't like. For one, I love the warmth when Kuro actually pets Kotoku's head. That was actually really, really sweet and cute, and that made for a nice character bombing moment there. Then additionally, aside from moments like that, I like how you just see Saki just stare at that affectionate moment going on there. That was adorable. And then additionally, what I also enjoy about this episode, I also enjoy how we get to see when Kotoko's in the zone, she's really in the zone. In those moments when you see her like really, really drained was really, really cool. So there were a lot of story beats that I quite liked. And additionally, while the animation wasn't the prettiest in the series, it didn't have to be. And the artwork was at the very least still consistent. And that's why I thought this episode was an above average 6 out of 10 episode. So anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. Be sure to comment